Hey everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to stimulate and massage your vagus nerve. So you might have heard of your vagus nerve before. It's relatively important. It runs from your brain all the way down into the gut. So it's super important because it sends messages between the gut and the brain. Because a lot of our serotonin is created within the gut, it's really important that the vagus nerve is taken care of, because when it's not, we can experience anxiety, we can experience depression. It really can have an effect on our mood. So massaging the vagus nerve can boost our mood. It also has an impact on lowering inflammation within the body, as well as lowering blood pressure and lowering heart rate. So it's definitely one that you want to work into your daily or weekly routine. Today I'm going to show you how to do it with a kanza wand or a gua sha, whichever one that you have. You can also use your fingers. So I'm going to show you those various ways, and we're going to start with making sure that you put an oil or a serum on your face and your neck first. So this one that I'm using is one kind. I change it up all the time, to be completely honest with you. I, sometimes just use coconut oil. Whatever doesn't cause your skin to break out or cause any issues with your skin is something that you can use. The reason is because you really want to be able to glide whatever tool you're using along the skin and not have it kind of like get stuck or cause any rashes or any abrasion. So make sure to do it on the neck as well, because that's really where we're going to be working. I usually do my entire face just because I will then kanza wand or gua sha the rest of my face, because we do have a lot of acupressure points within the face, as well as a lot of our lymph nodes are in the neck, and then they're also in the face. So, it can help to do a facial massage in general. It'll help to flow the lymphatic system and get everything moving. So I'm going to start with a kanza wand. I will link the kanza wand for you. I will also link the gua sha. This is one that people may not have heard of before. It's an Ayurvedic tool, and I really love it because I feel like it fits perfectly within this spot that we're going to be massaging for the vagus nerve. So I usually just go right here, right under the earlobe, and it should feel a little bit tender. You don't want to go too hard. There is a such thing, I've been told, as overstimulating. I think you should go as gentle as you feel. I think that it's really up to you. If it's super tender, be a little bit careful. Some people might have knots. So you're gonna start here, and you're just gonna kind of go back and forth, and then you want to drag the wand down. And it should feel tender if you've never done this before, or if you haven't done it in a long time. But you wanna make sure you're getting like from this spot down, and you can do it on either side or both sides. The nerve is on both sides. It is not just on one side. So I do recommend doing both, but whatever you do, have time for. So I kind of just go up and down with the kanza wand, and mine is not as tender today as it usually is. On this side, it's a little bit more. So again, the kanza wand has the perfect size and just fits right into that spot. You really only have to do it for about a minute, or however long you feel like doing it. I would say at least a minute to get the benefits of it. If you're using a gua sha, you're gonna want to use one of the ends and just kind of, and with a gua sha, you always want to hold the gua sha kind of like relatively flat towards you. You don't want to do it like this. So you would take one of the pointy ends and just, kind of get up in there, and then you're just dragging down to kind of drain the nerve, so to speak. A lot of times there is stagnation within the lymph nodes in the neck, as well as just like this vagus nerve specifically. So you can honestly do this every day if you want. I find that I don't always remember to, but it's also a really good one to do at nighttime, because since it does help with your mood, it is something that can relax you and help you get to sleep. So that's how to do it with the kanza wand and the gua sha. If you are using your finger, what I recommend to a lot of people is to hook the finger, kind of like hook, so that you're using your knuckle, and then you're gonna go kind of press here and then just drag down. It is a little bit more work, but if you don't have a tool, I don't want you to feel like you can't ultimately do anything with your vagus nerve. You can use your finger if a tool is not available to you. So kind of just use the knuckle. And then you can also just use your thumbs here to kind of just massage right under here. A lot of people are really tense there. You know, some of the ways that our vagus nerve gets clogged essentially is really from, you know, being at our computer all day, right? And like having this, you know, typing position. People that have jaw issues usually will have a tight vagus nerve area and the muscles around it kind of clench, right? So you can, again, use your thumbs to kind of go, just press in there and pull down. So you can use a kanza wand, you can use a gua sha, or you can use the hooks of your fingers, or you can use the thumbs. There's a lot of different ways to do it. I highly recommend doing it for at least a minute. I also recommend doing it as often as you would like. You can do it every single day. You can do it a few times a week, but it is definitely something that's beneficial if you are somebody that's struggling with anxiety, if you're somebody that struggles with digestive issues. This is something that you really want to focus on. Or if you're someone that has inflammation, this is something that can help you. A really simple way to reduce inflammation within the entire body is just accessing this one point. And then lastly, just as a little bonus or a little tip, because I had posted this the other day on my Instagram, there is a point called the Shenmen point, which is an acupressure point right here in the ear. Holding that point can also stimulate the vagus nerve. So you can hold the point here with your finger. You can use a laser pointer, which has the energy frequency of getting acupuncture actually. So you can hold it here again for like a minute. You can also wear what's called an ear seed, which could be a magnet or an actual, you know, seed that they make in that spot. Some people get piercings there, and that also can help with stimulating the vagus nerve. So that's just a little additional tip. I really hope you guys enjoyed this how-to. If you did, please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.